Hi, welcome back. We often talk about manifesting, creating our realities, and stepping into our highest selves. But what if I told you that the key isn't about doing or achieving or even focusing on the details of your goals? What if the key was in who you choose to identify as and in the very act of dreaming itself? Are you willing to consider that the phrase "you create your reality" is far more true than you have ever even imagined? So, if you are, hang out for a while, grab yourself a drink, and just relax with me for a minute. I'd like to go deeper into this. When you think about who you are, what comes to mind, right? Is it your past experiences, your mistakes, your struggles, or maybe even your dreams, your desires, um, an imagined future of yourself, right? Your dream life, the thing that you want, the thing that you're trying to manifest right now. Here's the thing. You are not just your past. You're not your current circumstances or the future self you're trying to become. And I think that that might be getting in the way, right? We project what we think we're going to feel like, look like, act like when we have what we want. But maybe that's the thing that's actually keeping us from it. Because while the human experience is real in the sense that we experience it and it's very real for us, it's also not truth with a capital T, because we are also all that is. We also have access through our higher mind to infinite intelligence. And so, what if the key was actually in identifying as infinite intelligence and then allowing what felt good to lead, allowing ourselves to live our lives fully and enjoy the moment without wondering when it's coming? Am I doing it right? What am I creating with these thoughts? We can't create from that space. You cannot create something new from a place of lack, from a place of realizing that you don't have everything that you want. You can't create from a place of trying. It has to come naturally. And a lot of people will say, well, that's bypassing. But the truth is, that's not about bypassing the human experience at all. We are validating the human experience. Our human selves are real to us. They have their stories, their emotions, and their wisdom. But here's the thing, you're not just that. You're not just your persona. You have access within your own mind to something far greater than your human experience. You are infinite intelligence, a direct expression of source energy, experiencing life through you. And so the kingdom of heaven is within. It's not the lower mind, yourself, your persona, the person who's been through your experiences, that is all that is source energy, that is the the infinite intelligence behind all things. But you have access to that through your awareness. You have access to it at all times. And so what starts to happen when you begin to identify as infinite intelligence? When you start to identify with that higher aspect of yourself, something really incredible starts to happen. You stop identifying with the limitations of your past or fears of what might happen in the future. We stop projecting into the future and we stop being bound by the stories and the conditioning that have kept us where we are, that have kept us small, that have kept us in limitation and in lack, right? And so this is where the power is. Understanding that you are the dreamer. And this is where all the magic begins. Because as the dreamer, you are the dreamer and the dream. And as the dreamer, you create beauty not from what's already manifested or based on the external world. You create beauty through your dreaming, through your vision, and through your being in the world. And so it starts to become about when we create out of pure desire and excitement because we choose to have an experience because it's what feels good. And if we choose it and we stay in the knowing that when we choose it, we have the experience because we are the dreamer creating the whole experience. We let go of the lack, we let go of the striving, the forcing, and we just allow the expression of the divine to unfold through us. Because that's the truth with a capital T. You're not trying to get somewhere. You already are the natural expression of your highest self. And so when you identify with your higher mind, you recognize that everything you create, everything you dream, comes from your most purest, authentic self. And now we're no longer proving or looking for validation or chasing something outside of ourselves. You create from being, from the knowing that beauty, abundance, and love are already inside of you. And the best part is when you create from this place of authenticity and alignment, the world around you shifts. What you dream, what you visualize manifests because you're not wishing or noticing the lack of something. You are becoming the very frequency of the thing that you're dreaming of. So when you are source energy, living an experience through your personal perspective, you are literally creating what you desire from a place of just wanting to have that experience. And when you stay in that knowing that I am the creator, and so what I desire to experience, I will experience. When you realize that you're actually creating all of it, you start to relax. You start to let go of resistance. You find a place of peace. And then you become that love. You become that abundance. You become that fulfillment. And that's how it unfolds naturally without you having to stress and strive and try and force. And so here's your invitation for this week to start dreaming, to start creating from the place of your higher self, your true identity, the infinite intelligence that is available within you. Let go of the stories and constraints of the past. Let go of the fear of the future. And dream from the limitless power of now. Because you are not the mind. The past is done. It doesn't exist anymore. And so when we bring it into our now moment, we are literally creating it again in the now moment. What if you chose to let it go? As if it doesn't exist anymore, because it doesn't. What if you stopped projecting into the future and imagining what it would be like and trying to figure out who that version of you is and try to connect to something that you maybe have never experienced before? And dream from the limitless power of now. Because the present moment is the place where manifestation happens. That's the only place that anything ever happens. And so you are the dreamer. You are the creator. And you create beauty in your life through dreaming because you are the dream itself. And so let's wrap this up. What if your life is already perfect and that all that is left to do now is allow it to unfold through your higher mind, through the dreaming of your true essence? That's the practice. Stay open to the dream and let it lead you through joy, through desire, the highest desire, and let it lead you to the beauty that's already inside you, just waiting to be experienced. If this resonates with you, hit the like button, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more, because we're going to talk more and more, and we're going to get deeper and deeper into how to align with your true self so that you can really and truly create your wildest dreams, because you are the dreamer dreaming this experience. You are creating it all. That's the truth with a capital T. And the mind is going to ask a lot of questions. How? But this happened, and but I know of this limitation. That's not who you are. Stop entertaining it. When thoughts, how comes up, but I am. But I am the creator. But I have chosen. And stay in the knowing that when you choose something, it finds its way to you. Let go of the timeline. Let go of needing something. And focus on being in your highest expression, your highest fulfillment, your highest joy. In this moment now. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear your feedback so that I can create more content based on the questions, the perspectives that are coming up for you right now. And I'd love to hear how you plan on embracing your dreamer energy this week. What dreams are you going to dream into being this week? So just a reminder, while this is unfolding for you and the mind starts talking to you again this week, remember that you are not just the story. You're the storyteller. The creator of worlds flows through your awareness. You already have everything you need. And so now it's time to let go of lack, to let go of the small human persona and the human limitations, and step into being the dreamer, the creator, so that you can dream and create and step into your full power. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep creating, and stay in alignment with the I am, with your highest self. I'll see you soon.